As the world becomes ever more mobile, how does Naspers see the App Store operators such as iOS and Android? Are they your friends, enemies, or marketing partners?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. I think the world is becoming rapidly an app-first world where your position on a consumer's screen is really crucial. If you look at the rankings that we have, for example, in the Play Store, we're actually quite pleased with it because we are ranking in the top 5 with most of our e-commerce apps in particular. And I think what it mainly requires us to do is to think quite differently about how we interact with customers and how we market. And app stores are in many ways partners in that trajectory, whereas Google's been a partner, right, in reaching customers in the desktop world. You see app stores being partners in an app-based world, and it requires you to change your marketing approach drastically. But in any case, what their goals are, and it's actually not different from a desktop world, is they want to offer a good proposition to the customers that they will like. So as long as you have something, if you have the right apps, your app store will be a partner in getting it on people's screen. If you don't have a good app, your app stores will try to do their best not to get customers get your apps in front of customers. So as long as you deliver great apps that customers like, I think they're a partner rather than anything else.
Regarding the deal with Schibsted, when will the full upside of this be visible in Naspers?
So I think that will take a little bit of time. So there are a number of changes or a number of differences in our approach versus Schibsted. I think we in our compete markets actually spend considerably less on marketing than they did. So the savings for them will be higher than they are for us. On the other hand, there's also still markets where, although we're working together now, those markets are still fairly immature. A market like Indonesia, for example, still will require to become more mature before you fully monetize. So I'd say the full impact of that is a while out.
When looking at the Naspers footprint in emerging markets, which large markets is Naspers most excited about?
So you see, if you look at both our development spend and our M&A spend, we are investing in geographies where we see mobile internet really scale fast. India is a standout example where mobile internet is really exploding. So I don't know if you know these numbers, but basically to get from 10 million internet users in India to 100 took about a decade, and then from 100 to 200 to 3 years, then from 300 to 400. The time in which it takes to add 100 million users is becoming smaller and smaller, and it's everything to do with mobile internet. India is our biggest investment market at this point in time, but also very high on our list are Nigeria, South Africa, Brazil, Turkey, because mobile internet is really growing rapidly there.